You know what time it is.
It's Monday, make money. 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 It's Monday, make money.
It's Make Money Mondays with Sean V. Bradley.
Hey everybody, this is Sean V. Bradley, president of Dealer Synergy, and you know what time it is. What time it is? It's Make Money Mondays. What time is it? I said, people, it's Make Money Mondays. Let's make that money. All right, today we're going to focus on how sales professionals or internet coordinators, BDC reps, can have a more personable conversation with your prospects. Well, what do I mean by this? Well, first, let me just say this phrase. Show me your friends, and I'll tell you who you are. I'm going to repeat that. Show me your friends, and I'll tell you who you are. What does that mean? People like to group up or click up with certain people like themselves, or people they'd like to be. So again, what I would say is this, is that you want your prospect to feel like they could relate to you. You want them to feel like they want to do business with you. In essence, you want to get them to like you, trust you, and believe you. What's one of the best ways to get them to like you, trust you, and believe you is if they could turn around and relate to you. So again, if you are qualifying a prospect and you're identifying, the wants, wishes, etc., that's great, but you're also qualifying the prospect to get field intelligence. If you don't have any details in an email or on the phone up at first or whatever it is, what I would say is that you want to try to find out as much information as you can. And there's two different ways to do this. You could ask directly, or in the course of the conversation, they might offer different things. For example, if you're talking to a prospect and they say, listen, I can't come in on Saturday, I'm going to be away this week and I have an FTX. Well, what's an FTX? An FTX is a field training exercise in the military. Sounds like they were in the reserves or National Guard or something like that. So again, I might say, oh, are you in the military? Yes, actually I am. And then boom, that's common ground. Then I would be able to talk about personally that I was in the Army, ROTC, etc. in college, and I used to do my FTXs at Fort Dix, etc. So we're building common ground. So again, listen to what I just said. If you're talking to somebody and through the course of the conversation, they mention things that are similar to you, whether they're interested in a particular vehicle that you happen to drive or you've owned before or leased before, or if they're talking about something that's similar, whether it's, you guys go to the same church or the same, after school activity, like they might be into soccer, you might be a soccer coach or whatever it is, military, prior military, or they've got kids, you've got kids. There's a ton of different things that you could do to basically be able to relate. You want to humanize yourself with the prospect. You want to get them to understand that you're not, just the typical stereotypical car salesperson, especially if you're not even in car sales. If you're in the internet or BDC, you don't sell cars, you sell the appointments. So you want them to understand and you want to be humanized. Not only that, you want common ground to be established. Because again, folks, if you get people to like you, trust you, and believe you, they're at least going to come in for an appointment if they are in the market to buy a vehicle. It's not that deep. Use what field intelligence you gather to develop common ground and familiarity with your prospect. It will absolutely help. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Make Money Mondays. If you liked it, you're going to love Bradley On Demand. Bradley On Demand is the most advanced virtual training, tracking, testing, and certification platform. What does that mean? It's an online university. And if you like this information here, we have hundreds and hundreds of advanced videos, step by step, on how to help you sell more cars more often and more profitably, so sign up now.